On this episode of Rare Loot.
You think you could take Charizard?
Yeah, of course, don't you?
No.
Oh, there it is!
I can't believe it's in my hand.
We're going on a quest to hunt down pop culture's ultimate holy grail collectibles. This is IGN's Rare Loot.
Presented by Nitsa. Put the phone away or pay. Let's see if we can pull anything good.
Let's do it. Ooh, Duraludon.
Houndour.
Bronzor.
Spritzy.
The heat's coming in. We got Heatran.
Okay. Hollow Glaceon.
So cute.
I know.
Oh. Oh, EVEX!
Way.
There's just something about opening packs that's so satisfying.
Pokemon was first introduced to the world with Pocket Monsters Red and Green, RPGs developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo for the Game Boy in 1996. The concept was inspired by game director Satoshi Tajiri's childhood interest in collecting insects. Pokemon quickly expanded into a global phenomenon, spawning a trading card game, anime series, and honestly just about every other type of merchandise you can think of.
So last time around, you helped me find my holy grail, the time capsule trunks. Way!
Oh my gosh, you found it.
But what about you? What's your Pokemon holy grail?
Have you ever heard of the Pikachu N64s? The Pikachu Nintendo 64 was a special edition console released in 2000, right near the end of the N64's life cycle. It featured a three-dimensional Pikachu integrated on top of the console, a power switch shaped like a Poké Ball, and the reset button was located on Pikachu's foot. Best of all, when you power on the console, Pikachu's cheeks light up.
So I've actually seen one of those before. I think I might know where to get one.
Really?
Yeah, do you want to go check it out?
Yes, please.
Let's go. Come on.
Now that we've hit the road, it's time for a quick safety check, presented by Nitsa. Collecting can be a fun hobby, but one thing you don't want to collect is a ticket. Driving while using a cell phone can have life-changing consequences. It's not long before you can cause a crash, get a ticket, veer off the road, or kill someone. So remember, put the phone away or pay.
All right, here we are.
Oh my gosh.
Sid, I gotta say, I'm very impressed with your driving. You kept it totally distraction-free.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't want to get a ticket because I'm on my phone.
Well, now that we're here safe and sound, we got so much to look at. We got games, we got consoles, we got trading cards. If any place is gonna have the Pikachu-themed Nintendo 64, it's gotta be here.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
I can't believe they have this.
That's so cool.
Pokemon Stadium in the box and everything. One thing that a lot of people don't know is that the Pokemon Stadium we got in the States was actually a sequel to Pocket Monster Stadium, a Japan-exclusive N64 game released in 1998. So even though we know it as Pokemon Stadium, it's actually Pokemon Stadium 2 in Japan. This was a big step up from its predecessor because you could actually play as all 151 Gen 1 Pokemon. Each Pokemon was fully 3D rendered and even had their own custom attack animations.
The N64 Transfer Pak, what does that do?
So the Transfer Pak actually made it so that you could play your Pokemon Red, Blue, or Yellow on your TV through the Game Boy Tower mode. You could actually transfer Pokemon that you were playing with on your handheld and battle with them in the game.
Awesome Mega Kit! So this is kind of like the original Pokemon Home?
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
That's awesome. Well, this is not what we're looking for, but I feel like we're getting close. Let's keep looking.
Okay.
Whoa, there's so many cards.
I know, look at all those Charizards.
Yeah.
Wow, and they even have a base set Charizard.
Wait, he's only 5'7" and 200 pounds? I could totally take Charizard.
You think you could take Charizard?
Yeah, of course, don't you?
No. The Pokemon trading card game was first released on October 20th, 1996 in Japan by a company called Media Factory, and on January 9th, 1999 by Wizards of the Coast in the US. The Charizard card was number 4 of 102 and featured artwork by the legendary Mitsuhiro Arita. It's one of the most recognizable Pokemon cards of all time.
I know that some of the cards are more valuable than others. What do we need to look for in these cards?
Okay, really good question. There's a few things to look out for. So the first printings of the Wizards of the Coast cards have this first edition stamp on them, and there's just not a ton in circulation, so they are super valuable to collectors. The next thing you'd look at is the illustration box, and early printings don't have a shadow, so those are shadowless. Later printings do have a shadow. It has like this little drop shadow along the illustration box, and those are unlimited cards.
Gotcha, so this one right here is an unlimited card.
Yes. And unlimiteds are still like very, very cool, but for context, like a first edition shadowless base set Charizard, Gem Mint 10, you could sell that for like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a lot of money. Not exactly what we're looking for yet,
Not
but
yet.
we are looking at Pokemon stuff, so we're on the right track. Let's keep looking.
Alan,
There
oh
it
my
is.
gosh.
Oh, I knew this place would have it.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is in my hands. Okay, so it is like a little expensive,
Yeah.
but I have to get it, right?
I think for science, for research, for preservation, you need to.
Okay, the time
Moment of
is
truth.
now.
I'm so excited for you.
I'm so excited. I have wanted one of these since I was a kid, and it's finally happening.
Wow.
Let's start with the controller. So this controller you could only get with this console.
Yeah.
So the US variant is blue and yellow, obviously, but Japan actually had like a light blue and an orange one.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, so let's put this aside, start getting it ready.
Okay, now the big moment of truth.
There he is.
Still in the plastic.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you'll notice off the bat, this is bigger
Yeah.
than a typical Nintendo
So-
64.
Here's the base model so people can see the difference. It's definitely whiter.
And it definitely has a Pikachu on it.
Yeah. So we're gonna test this out. I have this game right here, which apparently you have a little bit of history of. If you wanna tell our audience about it while we set this up.
So Pokemon Puzzle League, I got it as a kid and I assumed it was going to be like a Pokemon RPG game or Pokemon Snap, and it's just a puzzle game with pictures of Pokemon on it, which was a huge bummer for like 6-year-old Sydney.
So the power button's this little Poké Ball switch, which is super cute.
Cute.
And then when you flip it on, look at the cheeks. It's so cute. The little flashing
So
light.
cute.
Another super cute detail is when you want to reset,
You
just
have
press
the
this little foot. Do you want to do the honors?
I will.
This is the coolest console.
So cute.
Yeah. Well, hey, I am so happy that we actually found this for you. How do you feel right now?
Amazing. I feel like my inner child is healing. Thank you so much for helping me find my holy grail.
Of course. Hey, hopefully you'll have me over so we can play some games on this later.
Perfect.
Thanks so much to Nitsa for coming along on this ride and for reminding us about the dangers of driving distracted. No one wants to get a ticket or even worse, cause a crash. So put the phone away or pay. What's your Holy Grail collectible? Let us know in the comments. For everything else, toys, collectibles, and video games, keep it locked to IGN.